Hello, this Aunty May over here. You know, this Australia, especially Victoria, the state, they tax you like crazy, you know. So I cannot tahan anymore. I am going to a plane to go to Melbourne to see my accountant. His name is Dominic Murphy, very famous. He's been featured in the Star newspaper, the Sun newspaper, Malaysian Reserve newspaper, all the newspaper, but I don't care, okay? I need to talk to him about the taxes because it's driving me crazy. And I think if you have property here in Australia, especially Victoria and maybe even New South Wales, you better also listen. Hey, Dominic. Hi, Dominic. You know, I just came from the Essendon airport. You know, I came from KL, Malaysia, to talk to you. You know.
May, it's okay. Calm down.
Yeah.
Take a seat.
Okay, I'll sit down.
Yeah.
Wait, let me sit down first. So, hey, you know, wow, somebody very famous, you're in the newspaper again, you're very good, famous,
Yeah.
You're famous.
Oh yeah, very famous.
Hey, after this, I get your autograph, okay?
Yeah.
And then this one, I tell you, this one was on the Herald Sun, first page, cover page, front page, exclusive one, tax to the max, man.
Yeah, tax baby.
People in Victoria not paying their land tax,
Yeah, it's really a big problem at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big for people here and big for people overseas.
Hey, actually, I got the land tax bill. I cannot find already. $25,000. The Victorian government want to charge me. How? That's why I come all the way to Malaysia to see you. You know.
Yeah, I know. It's a big issue, and we'll have to look at it and just see what we can do for you.
Okay.
I think we'll have to amend some of those tax returns too, if you've just been picked up on that 25 grand. Yeah.
So if I pay $25,000 now, that's all right. That's all I have to pay, right, for my land tax, right?
I hate to tell you this, it's going to keep going.
Huh?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I think it's year on year. The 25 grand, I think, might be a couple of years, but I think you're going to have land tax going on here for the next 10 years.
Okay, so if I cannot afford to pay for this land tax, which is probably the case, right? I think I have to sell my property, lah.
Yeah.
If I sell my property, then got any other taxes? I mean, got land tax lah, sky tax lah, wind tax, air tax, tree tax. I breathe also got tax, one tax everywhere.
Two certainties in life: death and taxes.
Yeah. So if I want to sell, then the tax I have to pay is another tax.
Yeah,
right?
there's a withholding tax. When you sell, it's the Australian government this time. It's not the Victorian government. They've already taken your money off you, but now the Australian government will take 15% after January 1.
Wow.
And then we'll lodge your tax return and we'll try to get some of that money back.
So you can lodge my tax return for me, right?
Yeah, and you're only going to be taxed on the profit, on what you make on the profit.
Oh.
But they're going to withhold 15% of the total sale amount.
When are they going to withhold the 15%? Is it now or like next year? Or
January 1.
January 1, 2030, right?
2025.
That's next year, you know.
That's next year.
Siao.
Just after Christmas, a nice Christmas gift.
Christmas gift? I want to give me tax on my Christmas. I give you something else. By the way, I had my hair done, you know, you like, no?
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. You say I'm beautiful, you can understand my England. That's a good compliment. Very nice. Better than what my husband tells me. So if I want to sell my property, I come to you to do the tax return and all those kind of things, right? Must I do anything before doing those tax returns?
We've got to have all your documentation. So if you're going to sell, we'll need all the purchase information, all the sale information. If we haven't been doing tax returns for you, then in your case we have, but if you haven't done any tax returns prior to that, we need to get them done as well. Which means if you haven't got a tax file number, we've got to get a tax file number and everything else. Otherwise, when you sell, that 15% gets held ad infinitum until you finally do your tax return.